Hello, everyone out there in Facebook land. My name is Angela Lindsay, and I'm sitting here in my office and I'm thinking about the new year. I think about the resolutions that we make every year of things that we want to accomplish throughout the year. And oftentimes we hear resolutions like lose weight or get a new job or even improve our finances. And one of the best resolutions that we can make is improving our finances. I've recently began to do some classes on credit restoration and tips on improving your credit. I too went through a period where I did not understand the value of my credit power and what that involved. And so I set out to improve my credit score. I did this starting August of last year because we knew that we wanted to purchase a home. After going through credit restoration and then learning some tricks and tips along the way, I learned that there are a lot of us out there who really don't know how important our credit is to our overall financial health. I remember my credit score being so low that any item that I got, anything that I purchased, I was paying really, really high interest rates, sometimes up to 23%. And when you do the math, that is thousands of dollars depending on what you buy in fees and all that other stuff. And so I noticed as my credit improved, my interest rates improved. One of the biggest things was we actually built a home in June of 2017, and we weren't able to do that prior because we had too many issues with our credit. And so after which I was able to purchase a vehicle with 1% interest rate. Now keep in mind, before it was sometimes 23%, and during this journey it got down as low as 5%, and then recently 1%. I don't know about you, but when buying a house or renting or whatever and getting utilities, one of the things that we always had to do was pay deposits, and sometimes it was hundreds of dollars in deposits because our credit score was not up to par. We went from, at least I went from a credit score of in the 500s to currently, as of yesterday, it was 720. And when we got our utilities, not one deposit was required of us, and normally we're usually paying deposits. So we had to learn the power and the freedom in having a really good credit score. And I remember as a child, my mother would tell us, pay your bills on time. But that it's more than just paying your bills on time. It's having the right mix of credit. It's knowing what to do, what not to do. It's knowing how your credit plays a big part in your financial security, and then doing something about it. Well, I wanted people to know that you're not alone, that it's nothing to be embarrassed about, because at one point I was embarrassed about it. What I have found is that people really want to know the truth. People really want to experience freedom financially. And no, we have not made it yet. We have not arrived. However, we are on the right road. We're on the right track. We are seeking out ways to become more financially free. And we want you guys to experience it too. I partner with a company called Financial Education Services, FES, and it's a credit restoration. I know we've heard of these and we've said, oh, they are, a scam. Companies like this, they come and go. However, My husband and I used this. We used a credit repair service, and that's how we jump started our credit. There's so many things on your credit report that you can look at that may not be yours, things on your credit that is erroneous. You need to know what is on your credit report. You can get a free credit report from each agency once a year. Don't be afraid to walk around not knowing what is affecting you financially. It's like having cancer and being afraid to go to the doctor and find out what it is so that you can get treatment. Don't walk around in the dark. Don't walk around not knowing what is on your credit report and what your legal rights are as it relates to your credit. We can help you with that. You can go to my site at www.myfes.net/A-Lindsay3 and take a look. We offer a lot of products. You may not be in debt, but you may need help in balancing the debt that you have. Just because you're not behind doesn't mean you're not over your head. If you're looking to buy a home or major purchase, start now. Let your resolution in 2018 be that you're going to do something about your credit. If you're walking around with a 400, 500, 600 credit score, you're paying way too much interest. You don't have any buying power. You're basically at the mercy of the person that you're trying to get credit from. It doesn't have to happen that way. Educate yourself. Even if you don't use me, educate yourself. You can email me at angela@lindsay@gmail.com and I will help you. I'll help you get on the road to clearing up your credit so that you can experience money-saving purchases. You don't have to pay interest rates in 20 and 30%. You don't have to do that. Don't be afraid to look at your your credit report and see where you stand, because some things on there shouldn't be there, and if you don't know it, they will stay. Some things that should fall off and shouldn't be there, if you don't know it, will stay. You need to know what your rights are. You need to know that you have a legal remedy other than bankruptcy, although that may be an option for some people. But take this time. If you haven't gotten your credit report, go to online and you can Google it, freecreditreport.com or free credit report. Google it and you can get all three if you haven't done it this year. Do it now so that you can start the year off strong, knowing what is going on with your credit and getting it fixed. It's that simple. You can send me a message via Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can email me. You can go to my site. I'm here to help. FES is here to help. Have a great rest of the year, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.